Hey everyone, I need to make a custom schematic symbol in KiCAD, and this is a data sheet. This is a Chinese data sheet that I sent through a translation website, and it gave me a translation. It may or may not be accurate. It looks pretty good. I skimmed over it a bit. It looks pretty good. This chip has 16 pins, and this is the names for all the pins. So I'm going to take this over here, and on another screen, I'm just going to leave it over here for now. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to edit pin table and I'm going to add 16 pins. Hold on. And then I'm just going to number them. You add a few more pins. And then these extra pins I have, I'm just going to trash. All right, so there's my 16. And now all I need to do is I need to name them. So this is SPY Digital Out. This is SPY Clock. And this is SPY Chip Select. This is for a flash module. And then there's a key button. This is used for play and stuff. It's an MP3 module is what we're designing. And then my USB minus and my USB plus. And then 7 is just labeled as decoupling. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. And I'm going to check my reference documents to see what I actually want to put there. It could just be decoupling. It could be an audio decoupling. So VDDIO, what that is that's a that's a 3.3 volt output that the chip itself generates to power the USB. Let's call this YXTX. And that's the transmission. And this is the receiver. Then the 16 line is busy, and that is active low busy. So to do active low, I'm going to do a tilde, which is the squiggly line, and then a squiggly bracket like that. And now it gives me the symbol for active low. I kind of put my pins right in the middle. That don't work very well. So now what I want to do is so number 7. Let's look at my reference documents for number 7. I have one document that has nothing listed on 7. I got one schematic that just shows it have a capacitor to ground. And I have another one that shows a capacitor to ground. So I'm going to name it decoupling. So now what I want to do is I want to organize my ground pins, or the pins that would go to ground, my power pins, my SPY bus pins. So like these, I remember earlier I told you VDDIO was 3.3 volts for the SPY bus. So I want to keep those together. And there's my DAC. That's an input key. There's my USB. And then UART and stuff like that. So now the pin numbers are going to stay the same. No matter what order I put them in, right? So I'm going to put my USB. I'm going to put like all my interconnection stuff together. Kind of messed that one up, huh? And you can put room for my power. So that's my VDDN, which is 5 volts. It's 5 volt tolerant. I think it can go less than that. And I'll put my grounds over here. And then over here, I'll put my SPY bus stuff. and my DAC, and my key. And I can move this stuff around if I want. And like, let's say I made it too big, right? I got too much room. I want to make it smaller. So now I just move everything in a little bit. And I really messed up, huh? Hold on. So now let's select these. Yeah, I really messed up. All right, so now I'm using R to rotate, right? But I can rotate and I can hit Y and it flips it. You see that? So that makes it real quick to flip. You just hit R to rotate and then you hit Y and it flips it. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. See, that wasn't so bad, right? Let's give the, this decoupling one because it has the capacitor in it. Let's move these down, give it a little bit of room. I'd probably appreciate that when I'm actually doing the schematic layout, right? And I save it, and I close it, and now open up my schematic, and when I go to place YX6100-16S, there it is, and there's my schematic symbol. How cool is that? Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See ya.